Here's part 23 of Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk. Mrs. Sneezy's story is over. Agent Tattletale goes around and breaks all of the light bulbs. The only light that is now in the theater is the ghost light above the stage. Since the heater is broken, throughout the whole story, everyone has been in layers of all of these old Victorian, opera outfits and powdered wigs, and they are just trying to keep themselves warm. The 11 remaining survivors all sit on the stage reciting their story to each other. The backstory, how Mr. Whittier and Mrs. Clark tortured and threatened them for not producing written words and art. They're all reciting the tragic deaths of each of the people within this theater, how they lost all their fingers, their ears, the scalp hair, every bit of them that was cut off and mutilated, how Mr. Whittier and Mrs. Clark did that to them. They're all waiting for the locks to be broken and the TV crews to come in and the police to rescue them. They're readying their dramatic story. They're all in the dark, gaunt, starving bodies, whispering to each other. And then all of a sudden, the brightest projector light from afar in the theater, in the director's booth, turns on and shines on the stage. A voice from behind this projector said, "You're playing to an empty house." Everyone's just like, "Who the? It's our ghost! Oh my gosh, the ghost! Who's missing from the group? Who is that?" You're playing to an empty house. And down the center stage, in the aisles of the chairs, walking towards the stage, is a shadow. And there appears in front of them is their skater punk, pierced out, old man, young soul, Mr. Whittier. Plot twist. Low-key kind of called it that he wasn't dead. But here he walks towards all of the characters in our story. You're playing to an empty house. It is the same every time I bring people in here. You all are so focused on your past and making up your stories as you go along. You are so focused on the past where you will not make it right. There is no progression forward in your lives. You are so focused on the trauma and how sorry you feel for yourselves. You are so focused on making your stories fit your victim-blaming narrative for yourself that there is no hope for the future. All you do is tell your stories and tell your stories to make you seem like you're in the right. Every time I bring people in here, it's the freaking same. You all are the same. Woe is me. My life is so terrible. This is what happened, but they're wrong and I'm right. You will not take any blame for your actions. And you sit here. You guys could have got out of here ages ago, but you sit here and you wait for the cameras. You had so much time. You all had so much time to craft your stories, to make people laugh and cry and get mad and feed each other with the sustenance of stories. You could craft your story into making yourself better, but you don't. You're so stuck in your own pain and your past that you're stuck there. There's no progression for you. Everyone just stares. And then one by one, everybody goes. Sister Vigilante points at him. Satan. Director denies. Devil. The Baroness Frostbite. But we saw you die, little Miss Sneak. Your stomach exploded with dehydrated turkey tetrazzini. You died screaming. We carried your body to the basement. Yeah, it does seem like that, but I faked my death, and Mrs. Clark helped me fake my death. God, she was good at that. You see, after Mrs. Clark confessed to you, she offed herself with that knife, and she did too good of a job. Rip. And then, of course, I watched Director Denial sneak into her room and eat half of her leg. You're not subtle. I watch everything. I saw everything go down. I watched all of you fuck up. Chef Assassin from the back tosses that very paring knife at him. You remember that knife? That knife you used to butcher me. And me, says the Baroness Frostbite. And to slit my nose, says Mother Nature. And to cut off my fingers, says St. Godfrey. Mr. Whittier just looks at them. God. fucking grow up. You use that knife, says Earl of Slander, to kill Miss America. You're serious, right? Well, anyway, I'm here to inform you that your 3 months are up. Congratulations, you survived. I picked the locks, after one of you shoved the forks into the locks, broke off the fork, and hoping that no one can escape. I spent all last week picking that shit out of the locks. And the door's open. You guys can go. It's over. 3 months are up. Nice. And then Mr. Whittier looks to Miss Sneezy and holds out his hand, and he's like, will you come with me? I can show you all the love you want. You just gotta come with me. If you can learn to love me, look past our physical differences. I turn 14 next month. Miss Sneezy looks at his hand and then goes to reach for it. And then Miss Mother Nature is, no, she doesn't love you. He's going to ruin you. We're waiting to be rescued. Thank you very much. You're an evil man, and you did this to all of us. And then Mr. Whittier said, oh my God, you guys are so delusional. You are so stuck in your delusion. You can't even see the fucking truth. The door is open, and I'm going to get you guys out of here, whether you want to come with me or not. Miss Sneezy, will you please? You can come with me. You can finally live a happy life. You can go out there, see the world. Yeah, let's skedaddle. And in this moment, Mr. Whittier stands on stage for one final story, one final monologue to them. He looks out at the survivors and says, your purpose here is to suffer and suffer and suffer, and then die, and then comfort in death only one ghost, the ghost of the past, the ghost to comfort him in death. You can leave, or you can stay here and comfort him in death, so we can all be haunted.